It took us more than 2000 years to understand about atoms. So what we actually know about atoms? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome to our new series of History of Histories by Labdos. In this episode, we're going to talk about atoms, so consider subscribing. Or it's free. If you don't want to subscribe, just hit that red button, it's free. Do it. Before we get into the history of atoms, why not we understand it first? An atom is the smallest part of ordinary matter that has the properties of chemical element. Every solid, liquid, gas and plasma is composed of neutral and ionized atoms. Atoms are very small, typical sizes are around 100 picometers, also known as 10 billionth of a meter in a short scale. The word atom was coined by the ancient Greek philosopher Leucippus and his pupil Democritus. However, these ideas were founded in theological reasoning rather than evidence and experimentation. The atomic theory of Democritus says: 1. All matter consists of invisible particles called atoms. 2. Atoms are indestructible. 3. Atoms are solid but invisible. 4. Atoms are homogeneous. 5. Atoms differ in size, shape, mass, position and arrangement. For example, solids are made of small pointy atoms. Liquids are made of large round atoms. Oils are made of very fine small atoms that can easily slip past each other. Ultimately, Aristotle and Plato, two of the best-known philosophers of ancient Greek, rejected the theories of Democritus. Wait, what? Is that the guy who was wrong about physics, chemistry and biology, and we still call him the father of biology? Oh no! Aristotle had his own incorrect idea. He thought all matters on earth were not made of atoms, but of 4 elements: earth, fire, water and air. He believed all substances were made of small amounts of these 4 elements of matter. Now who's the wrong guy here? Haha! In 18th century, an English chemist, John Dalton, made his new theory. According to John Dalton, all matter is made of atoms. Atoms are indestructible. All atoms of a given element are identical in mass and properties. Compounds are formed by a combination of 2 or more different kinds of atoms. A chemical reaction is a rearrangement of atoms. Dalton's atomic theory remains valid in modern chemical thought. In 1897, J.J. Thomson discovered the electron by experimenting with the cathode ray tube. He demonstrated that cathode rays were negatively charged. He proposed a model of the atom which he likened to plum pudding. The negative charge electrons represented the raisin in the pudding and the dough contained the positive charge. In 1911, Rutherford, who was a student of J.J. Thomson, proved Thomson's plum pudding structure was incorrect. He performed a series of experiments using alpha particles. Rutherford concluded that the atoms consisted of a small, dense, positively charged nucleus in the center of the atom, with negatively charged electrons surrounding it. The discovery of the nucleus is considered to be Rutherford's greatest scientific work. Democritus would be so proud of him, but on the other hand, Aristotle would try to make his own new theory again and prove him wrong. Oh, Aristotle. But who even thought that this 2400 years old research could make such an impact? I'm of course talking about atomic bombs. Maybe we should stick to Aristotle's old theory. Hope you all enjoyed our first episode of History of Histories. See you in our next episode.